Hello, everybody. Phenomenal, sir. Back again. A liar, it appears, because tonight we are going to be playing more Breath of Fire. We are not playing the Outer Worlds because I didn't want to. I wanted to play more Breath of Fire because Breath of Fire is amazing. That does not mean that the Outer Worlds run is no longer going to happen. It just means it's not going to happen tonight. Breath of Fire is better. I said it. Sorry. Anyway, let's get started. Hopefully, everybody out there is having a great night. I am having a pretty okay night myself, even though this is flickering a little bit, and that makes me unhappy. Why do you flicker? Don't do that. Don't you start that shit on me. Hang on, it's flickering, guys. I don't know why it's flickering. Oh god. Hang on. We're gonna close it and restart it because it's already bugging me. Let's get this straight for just a moment. And pay no attention to the words at the bottom of your screen. The game is starting now. The game is afoot. It's not flickering. So, anyway. Get out of here, Mr. Arrow. So last time we finished up, we had 3 party members. We had stopped the general. And we had used the stone robot to save the village of Tantar and Tuntar. The general used the stone robot to destroy the village of Tuntar. We saved Tantar, and then the stone robot Terminator 2'd himself into the volcano. And then we unlocked our first suite of dragon powers and are now in Aria, where they locked us up because obviously we are poor people, and that is a crime in Aria, just as it is in many American cities. I said it. It's true. So now we got to make some money, right? We gotta get into the 1% so that they don't hate us. So first, no, you're fine, Calrea, and huzzah to you, Chainsaw Bear. I was having a deep conversation about the future of our lives with Calrea, so I couldn't join right away. Gold bar, that's expensive, but we'll be able to get one soon. So now we're going to basically do a bunch of little miscellaneous quests to earn enough money to get a gold bar. Okay? Everything's made of gold in this town. All gold. This gentleman has hiccups. He wants some vitamins. I thought I bought him vitamins. Oh no, I bought a pouch. Never mind. I'm drunk. Huzzah, huzzah! We gotta buy vitamins. 650 gold pieces for vitamins. That's a bit much. But, you know what? I'm a good Samaritan. Blub, blub, blub. That did the job. Please take this. 5,000 gold. This lazy mofo could not walk. Let's count the steps. Hang on a second, y'all. Hang on. So he's there. So he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 steps. It was worth 300 gold pieces per step for me to go get those vitamins for him. What a goober. But anyway. The rich man, Ross, owns this ship. See, this is why we're actually here, right? We need a port because we need a ship because we need to sail across the ocean to the Dark Dragon's stronghold, and we need to spank their booties and punish them for being bad boys and burning down multiple villages. What are you doing in my house? Minding my own business, as you should be. I took a life, and I'll take another one if they question me again. Strength potion. So, a white antler. We just got a free one of those, but now we've got another one. All these houses, there are 4 big houses in this town. All 4 of these houses have good items, good treasure, The goal right now is we just essentially need 65,000 gold pieces to be able to afford a gold bar. You actually need 2 gold bars to beat the game, but there's a free one. So we only need the one, and then we can use it to get to where we need to be to get the freebie. So, took a vigor potion. There are many skilled thieves in Bleak. Noise. So she's cool with it. I'm just gonna open this chest, and hey, I'm the destined hero, you know. But deal with it, and away we go. So, took a marble 1. That's a guaranteed crit. Guaranteed crit. Very nice. There's are currently 1,300 gold pieces in this town. We can get them as low as 1,000, but that's not for a significant period of time. So the 1,300 is basically what we should expect to pay in the short term. But we're not going to buy a lot of them. Nothing that can't be bought, even peace. Some people have the ability to join with others and transform. So, this lady, we know. My son left for the forest and hasn't returned. A fairy has cast a spell on my son. Please help him. So this is the guy in the end of the last episode that was stuck in that little flower ring walking in circles, and he couldn't leave. So we have to talk to him to get that from her. So essentially, by talking to him on the way here, we've given ourselves a little bit of a sequence break. Not a huge one, but it saves us going through that cave. The smart ring, honestly, I feel like intelligence and wisdom don't really do a lot in this game because most damage spells are set. So it's really only going to help the healing, and maybe it'll help with magic defense, but I don't think so. But that's okay. And then this last house is a little bit of a troll. Because if you go downstairs, there's a treasure chest here. There's nobody here. But if we try to open that treasure chest, we'll get caught. Somebody will accuse us of being a thief. They'll call the guards, and the guards will throw us back in jail. And we'll have to talk to that guy in the bed to let us out again. As far as I know, there is no way to open that treasure chest. But if we come up here, there's a creepy old man. And he is a truly creepy old man. Let's just remember, Nina's like 15, y'all. He has back problems, and he needs a back rub from a pretty girl. Healer, won't you please fix my aching back? The Japanese version of this, the dialogue is a lot more cringy. Here, it's just like a massage. In the other one, it's more of a happy ending kind of thing. But yeah, sure, yeah. You know, Nina's a princess, so, you know, it's good for her to get some life experience with lecherous old men. Patta, patta, pat, pat. Patta, patta, pat, pat. And 20,000 gold. That's a pretty good payout. It's a pretty good hourly rate, right? Can't call it work because she didn't do much, but... To enter the tower that holds the light key, we must go through the safe. They have the light key. That's one of the 6 goddess keys. So let's talk to Ross, aka Santa Claus. You want my ship? If you help me, you can borrow it. My daughter's locked in the safe. Please save her. Okay. Well, I mean, Bo is strong, right? Maybe his magic could melt the lock. No, we can't melt the lock. It's locked. I was just kidding. But what we can do is we can go up here and we can rob this old man like we rob all old men in this game. Take the cure and the golden tiara. And the golden... You heard the Jank Bros hang out here on the regular. Not many of them. But not much going on today. How are you doing, 6 card? Sorry it took me a second to respond. I don't get updates on this on the application I'm using. I don't get the Twitter overlay. So we're just playing some good old classic Breath of Fire 1. Great Capcom JRPG from 1993. First JRPG I ever played. First Super Nintendo game I ever owned. So, a lot of firsts. Very good game. Highly recommend. If you're a JRPG fan, you should definitely play this game. It is available. It was on the Super Nintendo. They re-released it on the Game Boy Advance, and it is currently on the Virtual Console for the Switch. So he'll pay me 13,000 gold for this. How much will this guy pay me? It's always good to check. 11,000 gold. See, y'all gotta pay attention, because some merchants do pay you better than others for various items. We're gonna sell him the bronze hat, sell him the prison clothes. They're worthless. I don't know what the point of that item is other than to sell it, but you know, they're there. Bracelet is useless, and the golden tiara. And we are 125 gold shy of being able to just buy it outright. You know what? Just for funsies. We now have a gold bar and 5 gold pieces. Go us. Oh yeah. This is a really good one. If you've never played it before, you really need to. There were 2 Super Nintendo games in the series, 2 on the PS1 and 1 on the PS2. They're all good games. For me, Breath of Fire 3 is the best one. Breath of Fire 3 is in my top 5. Were it not for Rings of Power, Breath of Fire 3 would actually be my favorite video game of all time. But this is a really solid JRPG experience. I actually ranked it on my rank 1 profile last time I played it on Monday. And I had said, and I do believe, that this game is a great example of a JRPG that doesn't need to be 50 hours long. It doesn't need to have a lot of side quests to be fun and engaging, and something that you can play over and over again to enjoy it. It's a nice 20-25 hour comfy JRPG with a good story, good characters, crisp, good music. Love it. Been an interesting week, but overall doing okay. I'm glad to hear it. We do love us some Breath of Fire. We've played the first 3 on stream. I've actually beaten 1 and 2 twice each on stream. I started a 3rd run of 2 and fell off of it, but I do want to play it again. And I also want to play Breath of Fire 3 again. I'm actually planning to do a no AP usage challenge run of that game. So sometime in the next year, probably in the next 3 months or so. I've been saying since April, I'm going to do it soon, guys. I swear. So I really, do you trust me, guys? I'm really going to do it. I'm going to do a run of Breath of Fire 3 where I don't use magic at all. So I'll forgive that foolish human. You don't want to cut trees too, do you? Of course not. Go find him. I'll meet you there. But I do love me some Breath of Fire. Some BRERTH or FERR. What up, brother? Help, please remove the spell. You've cut trees that took hundreds of years to grow. Think twice before you do it again. Whew, I promise to protect nature from now on. Okay. So we've cured him. So now we can go back, talk to his mama. Like all good rich boys, his mother basically paid us to get him out of trouble, right? That's how it works with rich kids. Mommy pays so that they can get out of trouble. An exorbitant amount so that they can get out of trouble. If you can't tell I love this game, just look at how I am when I'm playing Breath of Fire versus any other game. And you see my energy level is way higher on this game because it just makes me so happy to be playing it. You know what? I will kill that slime when it attacks me. See, the problem with these people is they live in a low-level enemy area and it shows, right? If there were zombies and blurbs and ghost knights out here, they'd be a little more grateful, but thank you for saving my son. This isn't much, but I want you to have it. Fuck yeah. 20,000 gold. I don't know why I said 23,000. 20,000 gold pieces. And we've got our gold bar. So that was a pretty easy little run through. Did all the quests we needed. And now we're going to head on to the next town. We will be back here, though. We will come back, but for now, this is more of a flyover town, right? We don't have the kind of income you need to be successful here. Let's get my camera straight, too, while I'm at it. Okay. We're good. A little bit of a delay. I had to make sure I was straight. Bulla. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Oh no. The game froze for a second. Oh. Keep your guard up while you're in Bleak. It's full of thieves. So these guys would not have let us through if we had not talked to the ship captain and then Ross. If you talk to one and not the other, it doesn't work. If you talk to Ross first, you still got to go talk to the ship captain and then come back. So, and we've seen these guys before. The midgets were in the Dark Dragon's little fort in the woods outside of Tantar, so they're a little bit easier to kill now. Still worth decent XP for where we are, but we're about to get our first little like jump in the XP that you can earn on a quest or in a random battle. The next area we get into, we're going to be able to fight gold slimes, which are worth a huge chunk of change and XP. So we'll probably try and get like 5 or 6 fights with them before we go on. But yeah. I'm excited. I like this whole game, but I like this chunk of the game. Like it's such a great game because there's no busy work in it. Like you're constantly making forward progress, you know, like, and that's a satisfying feeling to not have to be like, oh, go kill 7 of this monster and then bring me their shirts. Like it's literally just like a forward adventure with a goal in mind, and everything you do in this game is another step towards the goal that you have set before you in the first 5 minutes. Like, God, love it. There's no underwater soccer. There's no pulling ropes to pull vinegar out of a well, Breath of Fire 3. There's no court sequences, Chrono Trigger. It's just come, fight, go. Love it. That would probably be the only reason I wouldn't give Breath of Fire. The only thing that would keep me from giving Breath of Fire 3 a perfect 5-star rating is I freaking hate mini games. And I know it's because I played games like this when I was a kid. Like I know that's why. Is because like the RPGs I grew up on were like Crystalis, Breath of Fire 2, Final Fantasy 2 in the US, 4 in Japan. Like the stuff I played when I was younger I just didn't fuck around with a lot of mini games. So the mini games, I'm like, what are you doing? Let me play the game. Stop. It's the only thing that keeps it from being a perfect game for me. Breath of Fire 1 doesn't have that. Breath of Fire 1 has a boomerang. It's about the most, I don't want to say exciting. That's about the most off-the-wall thing that they've got in this game, is that you can find hidden boomerangs. All right, so this is the area where we're going to possibly start seeing some gold slimes. They're tough. They can be tough, but they can also be worth a shitload of XP. So we're going to hope and pray. E-key. Mage. Boom. Bo's not got a lot to do right now. And we have a good chance of being able to do some hunting while we're here as well, because we're going to be fighting some random enemies in a fairly confined area, so... Boom. If nothing else, we'd like for Nina to learn warp. She really needs to learn warp. And we did buy a pouch, right? I'm not crazy. No, yeah, we bought a pouch. Okay. So... let's put the pouch down here. And the key down here. And the life 2's down here. Oh, getting a little crowded in there, y'all. There we go. This is the boring fight. You get this fight, and then you get the G slimes. You can get 2, I think 1, 2, or up to 3 G slimes. 3 G slimes is worth like, it's like 1500 XP, something crazy like that. We learned warp, so go us. So let's just see if we can't get some gold slimes before. There we go. You gotta be careful, because these guys are no joke. They can absolutely ruin your day. So for this first one, at least, I'm gonna just go ahead and hit them with all I got. They can cast Fry, which is a pretty powerful spell at this level. Alright, well that's 1 down at least. And... this is probably a guaranteed level for at least one of our party members. Yeah. Oh, I was way off. 3,121 XP. That's 1,000. Oh, Lord. What is that? It's like 1,039 or 42 XP per person. Like, oh, love it. Because with the XP totals that you see are divvied up between all your party members. So for right now, that fight is 1,000 XP per person. That's more than I got on the last 2 boss fights combined. Like, the last 2 actual bosses didn't add up to 1,000 XP each per person. So, and then once we get our next party member, which will probably be in about an hour, we're gonna get like the best armor in the game for the hero. We're gonna get an amazing couple of weapons, some other great gear. Part of the reason I so much enjoy this part of the game is because this is the part where you start earning like getting party members, and then using those party members to go back and explore older areas and get like very meaningful upgrades to your character's gear, abilities. And that's going to continue on until, like, the end of the game. So. Antler. That's just a poison cure, but we can sell them. So, there we go. Antlers do take up an item slot per item, so they're not really great for that. But I'm fairly certain that they sell for a decent amount. So. These damn ghost knights are so fast. Just... oh. Get that roast. There we go. So the meat is good. The meat is a group heal. Heals everybody in the active battle party for 70 hit points, give or take. Very nice. At this point, it's basically like a lifesaver, right? I mean, that's like 2/3 of your max health for your entire party. So definitely want to build on that, but build up our numbers of meats. I think. I don't want to say we'll be fine. If I say we'll be fine, we'll get slapper donked. Nobody wants to see me get slapper donked, right? Not 20 minutes into the stream. Oh, there's flies here too. Okay, never mind. I thought those were the only 2 encounters. Eat shit, bloatfly, for 60 XP. There we go. That's what the people want to see. Wrecked. Oof. Okay. Another 1,000 XP. There we go. And let's see if we can't get one more gold slime battle. I'd really like Nina to be one more level up. Let's just keep on. I don't want to do too much grinding on stream. But we're gonna, especially since we're gonna get another party member soon, and we're gonna have to level him up anyway. But got him. We'll take it. There we go. Earth key. And you're dead. Honestly, could probably kill him with a bow attack, but I don't want to risk it, so. Because like I said, these guys can cast, I think it's chill they can cast. They can cast some pretty powerful magic, so let's not fool with them. There we go. What did I say? One more gold slime fight. Let's get her up to level 14. And let's head on to the town. This is the town of Bleak, the city of thieves. This is Bleak. It's a village of happy thieves. Game for us. We steal things to see if we can get away with it. There's some people like that. We offer free lodging. Stay as long as you like. A string was attached to your pouch. You caught it just in time. I'm sorry. Please keep this to yourself. Take this for your troubles. So if you don't have the pouch, he'll just rob you in your sleep. But now that I've done that, I get the 5,000 gold pieces, and I can sleep there for free, like, forever. So, go me. 100% worth it. 1,300 gold leads to a 3,700 gold profit. We do have another secret here. Some of you may know about this. I'm not even going to fool with the item shop or the weapon shop for now. Come and see the great magician at work. Sure. Put 100 gold pieces on the table and I'll make it disappear. Okay. Hey, look behind you. No. What? Don't you trust me? Okay. Hey, look behind you. No. What? Don't you trust me? See? Didn't I tell you how great it was? Oh, I fucked it up. He ran out with my money. I did it wrong. I didn't do the right number. Hang on. I think I said no too many times. We'll try one more time. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. There we go. So you got to say yes, yes, no, no, yes. And look, it's Chun-Li because it's a Capcom game, right? See? Didn't I tell you how great it was? It is pretty great. I mean, all I see moving is her leg and the jiggle. So Chun-Li is also in Breath of Fire 3. She is an observer at the Coliseum of Champions. But yeah, we got a little Chun-Li action going on. Hey, Chun-Li. Take an herb, take an herb. Definitely worth the 200 gold to see Chun-Li do her kick, 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 kick. Funnily enough, there are actually some dev codes in this game where if you name your main character after certain characters from Street Fighter 2, the new challengers, like DJ, who are the other ones? T-Hawk, all those. If you name your character after specific Street Fighter characters, it'll actually advance your game. Like there's a way to essentially like trick the game into advancing you like right off the bat. You start a new file and everybody's level 30 and you're outside of Scandi with all 6 goddess keys, stuff like that. I understand there's a connection between the goddess and the dark key. The book reveals tricks to master thieves. It's hidden in Crypt. Okay. Karn could help you enter the safe in Aria, but he's in Crypt now. You'll need the icicle to travel in the desert. Trade you a gold bar for it? You have a gold bar. Trade you the icicle for it. You receive the icicle in exchange for a gold bar. Go us. Another white antler. Probably gonna have to sell some stuff before we go any further because inventory space is getting a little slight, and there's a bunch of treasures coming up. So I want to look and see if there's any. I can't remember if there's anything in this house over here or not. Probably. Oh, already. Ignore me. I'm drunk. I already looted this house. Apparently. Alright. I would like to sell some things. 60 gold. Wait, yes. 240 gold. 3,600, eh? 1,800 for a white antler. Oh, absolutely, Rocket Sauna. This was the first JRPG I ever beat. I said played, but I did play Crystalis when I was younger. And the first Super Nintendo game I ever owned. I love me some Breath of Fire. Absolutely. Did you see me do the Chun-Li trick? I did the Chun-Li trick. Would an amateur know how to do the Chun-Li trick? Oh. Whoopsie! Wrong merchant. Alright. So, interestingly enough, resting at the end did not restore my health because I didn't actually rest because he woke me up because he tried to rob me. So I should have slept there again. But that's okay. Bleak. Our fate is in your hands. Do you know about the Chun-Li trick, Rocket Sauna? If not, tell me now and I can do it for you. Chun-Li is in this game. I can show it to you right now. I won't try it again. I've learned my lesson. You do not. Well, then, friend, let's show him the Chun-Li trick, y'all. So this guy right here in this house is a scam artist. He's the great magician. If I put 100 gold on the table, he'll make it disappear. Look behind you. No. No. Yes. It's a Capcom JRPG. See? Didn't I tell you how great it was? Yeah, so, you do know, maybe you don't, that, like, the whole reason the Jank Bros exists is because me and Yelleth and Danaz were all members of a group called the Garage Kids United, which was, like, essentially, they did a lot, it was like variety streamers, but they were, like, kind of a closet fan club for the Breath of Fire series, and essentially all three of us joined that group because we either saw them playing Breath of Fire or were playing Breath of Fire and got invited to their group. And then when that group fell apart, me, Yelleth, and Danaz started the group, and then Panda Hitman, Drew Mink, Benzo, and a couple of others all came from Garage Kids United. That was like actually the core Jank Bros was like Breath of Fire fans. Quex is in the group because the last time I was playing Breath of Fire, I rated her because she was playing Breath of Fire. That's the whole reason we found Quex. Quex had like 30 followers when she joined us, but she was playing Breath of Fire, so now she's in the group. Yeah. We need to we have the beat Rings of Power tag. We need to have like the streamed Breath of Fire tag as well or something on the Jank Bros. I absolutely recommend this game. You should play this one. You should play 2 and have lower expectations. 2 is still amazing. I still really like 2, but 2 is like way harder than the first one. And Breath of Fire 3 is obviously, I tell people, like, Rings of Power is my favorite game. But Breath of Fire 3 is, in my opinion, the best RPG I've ever played. Like, the most fun RPG I've ever played. The only thing that could maybe unseat it would be Final Fantasy IX for me. The fun thing about this one, and I was talking about this earlier, is that Breath of Fire 1 is a solid like 20-25 hour game experience. That there are no side quests, there's no mini games. It is a 20-hour quest to save the world. In the first 10 minutes, you know what you're here for. You know this is what your quest is. And then everything you do in the game is just you trying to save the world from the Dark Dragons. Which is refreshing when you play so many JRPGs that, they consider like having 5,000 extra side quests content, Quex is amazing. She's god tier. S-class streamer. I'm glad she was playing it too. So we are headed to Crypt to try and find the thief Karn, who apparently can help us get into the safe in Aria to I guess, rescue the rich man Ross's daughter. So, like, it's all very complex, but it's also very simple. We need a boat to get to the Dark Dragon's hometown. The rich man in Aria, Ross, owns a boat. He says he will let us borrow it if we help him free his daughter from the safe in his basement. Karn is a thief who can help us. Karn is in Crypt, so we had to go to Crypt, and then we have to find Karn, and then convince him to come back with us so we can save the daughter. Hello, older man. The giant sandworm appears with every new moon. I'll give you the fife if you destroy it, okay? So we need the fife to get into the crypt. If we had talked to the other people in town, we'd have gotten that message, so it's all in your hands now. Oh, goody. So we gotta defeat the sandworm so that we can get the fife to get into the crypt, to get Karn, so we can take Karn back to Aria to open the safe, to save the girl, to get permission from the rich man, to get the boat, to get to Scandi. It's all very, very simple, very straightforward. Boss fight. And we're gonna do a fort. And guess what? We get to flex Thunder Dragon, baby. Thunder Dargon. Here we go. He's just a little dragon. But he's going to do a guaranteed, I think, 110 damage per hit, 130 damage per hit. 130. Boom, baby. And we're going to have Nina. This is the part where we just start shoving acorns down Bo's throat over and over, right? Ruthless platformers. This is true. You are a platformer guy. Well, if you ever want to play this, it was on the Super Nintendo. They re-released it on the Game Boy Advance, and it's available on the Virtual Console for the Nintendo Switch. So there are a plethora of ways that you can play this game and enjoy it. And like I said, it's not super long by JRPG standards. 20 hours. For me, I stream about 4 hours a session. It's 5 sessions, you know? And you don't have to do a lot of grinding. Like, I've done a little bit of grinding here and there just for safety. But real talk, like, my main character is level 15 right now. You can beat the game entirely under level 30 and get the best ending in the game. If you know what you're doing. Like, it's not outside the realm of possibility. Pretty sure the sandworm's gonna get up here, guys. Forgot to feed him an acorn. That'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, 1 and 2 were both Super Nintendo games originally. The 3 and 4 were PS1 and 5 was PS2. So you can definitely... 1 and 2 are very easy to get a hold of to stream. And it does have a decent number of people. Like, every time I stream this game, I meet somebody awesome. Like, the whole reason I know Plunbex is because I was streaming Breath of Fire 2, and Plunbex came in and was like, oh my god, this is my favorite game. Like, this is one of those weird games that has a lot of fans that nobody ever streams it. So you are guaranteed to meet somebody new when you stream this game, and they're going to come in and they're going to be like, oh my god, I love this game, and they're going to be so happy that you're playing this game. It really and truly needs, like, the series needs a revival, because it's such a solid, no frills JRPG experience, and it just gets overshadowed by Final Fantasy, you know, and other Square games. I mean, this game came out in '93. Chrono Trigger came out same year, the year after, something like that. It's just a different experience. It's not meant to be 100-hour replay it 16 times game. It's meant to be what it is. 25-hour quest. You've been lurking? Why are you feeling attacked? Is it because you too love Breath of Fire? There's always somebody. Breath of Fire is amazing. Breath of Fire is an amazing game. I am not attacking you in any way. If you are a fan of Breath of Fire, then you are in the right place, Deep, because I too am a fan of the fire breath. And welcome in, officially. I do, however, have an issue with them messing up my battle order because I do like Nina in the middle. I like to make a little Windian princess sandwich. You go where the Breath of Fire is? That's what I'm talking about, Rocket. See, I had no idea they were in here. But there's always one. Every time. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Deep. There's always one every time. Every time you stream this game, you're going to have one new person come in and they're going to say, I love this game. And they are the most wholesome people. Well, huzzah indeed. The last time I played this, Deep, you'd probably be interested. The last time I played this, I actually did it as a no transformations challenge. So I was not allowed to use dragons or Karn fusions. And it was an interesting experience. I got news for you. Bo is the best character. Bo is absolutely the best character in this game. If you are not using transformations, he is the guy that carries you to the end. He will be in the active party forever. I am seriously considering not using Karn's transformations just so I can have Bo in his normal form this run. 60 hit mega combo. Why would you do such a thing, Calrea? Yes. Scariest boss for me was Zog. I beat him on the first try, but when I beat him, every single party member except for Karn was dead, and I had used every single healing item I had, and Karn was like red health. I literally squeaked by at the last possible second. It was the most stressful fight I have ever had in this game, and I felt so good after I beat him. I think I did use the dragon song, but I didn't use it on Zog. I used it on Sarah. That was the thing, was like I knew that Sarah was coming up next, so I used the dragon song on her. So I didn't use Dragon Song on Zog. I should have. That sucked. It was a hard fight. Like it got to the point where people were leaving and coming back and they were like, "Are you still fighting him or did you die and have to start over?" And I was like, "No, this is the same fight." Like it was probably like a 45-minute boss fight. It was crazy fighting Zog with no dragon transformations. Definitely the hardest boss fight in the game with no transformations. Made me feel a lot more confident about the no AP challenge for Breath of Fire 3, though. I was like, well, shit, if I can beat Zog without transforming, I can surely beat the game not using magic, because I already hate Nina in Breath of Fire 3. Like, if you think I'm being funny, I literally have an emote that is Nina from Breath of Fire 3, and I call it the trash emote. She is Garbo. So, so not using magic in Breath of Fire 3 is not a huge challenge. Yeah, this is one of the few games I'll do challenge runs on too, Rocket. Like, you know, I love doing challenge runs in Rings of Power, but other than that, this is the only game I've done challenge runs on because it's the only game that I don't think there's a way to make me hate it. Like I will always stand for Breath of Fire. Cure 3. Nice. Yeah. Well, like I said, I have it on Switch. Interestingly enough, The Evercade EXP handheld, which is coming out at the end of this month, has like 18 or 16 licensed Capcom games, and one of the licensed games on it is Breath of Fire 1. So that's like probably the most up to date, like legit, other than the Virtual Console version. You could buy an Evercade, right? Like that's it. Oh yeah, Breath of Fire 3 is impossible if you live in the US. Yeah. Like they made it available on the PS, like okay, explain this to me, please, somebody. I want to understand. You can buy, or you could buy Breath of Fire 3 on the PlayStation 3 Virtual Console, but they did not make it available on the PS4. What? What? Why? It makes no sense. It just doesn't make sense. Breath of Fire 3, other than Rings of Power, which I don't expect anybody but me to like. Me and Darth Terrell are the only two people in the world that like that game. Other than that, Breath of Fire 3 is like, as you've heard if you've been lurking, best JRPG for me, hands down. It's such a good game. Anybody who does not play that game that plays JRPGs is cheating themselves. Actually, you know what? I got a ton of lives. I've been taking lives left and right, so let's just... There we go. Built-in challenge modes. Yeah, that does do it, Rocket. These guys. These are like the Death Wasps in Voltage. They're guaranteed to go first, do very little damage, and it just annoy you. do 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 do. I was watching Joey play some stuff on the Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, which I have, and I've never actually booted up. Uh-oh. So, everybody, look away for a moment. Don't pay attention. That didn't just happen. Stop right there. Another intruder slipped past me, but you're not so lucky. And his name is I Spy. And we're gonna go Thunder Dragon. And we're gonna give him the benefit of 3 marble ones. I think 3 marble ones should do it. It won't kill him, but it'll soften him up enough. Give him 2 before his second wind and 1 after. How's that sound, y'all? And we're going to have her shove an acorn down his throat. And we're going to have him use a marble 1. Pew. Pew. Basically, every other turn now, she's going to use an acorn. She's going to do buff acorn, heal acorn, etc. Cheer up! Never used to use buffs until I did the no transformations run, and then I actually realized how useful they are. It was not a thing I was all about before. Wait. How's everybody looking? Alright, yeah, we'll have her. And Ryu. Pew! I had a feeling. I had that feeling. I had that feeling it was coming. So he's entered his second phase. Oh, I was kind of hoping that was going to be it. Damn, I was really hoping she was faster than him. That sucks. That's okay, we got this. There we go. I Spy got up. So we're going to have Bo heal Nina. Nina is going to heal Ryu. Ryu's going to give that promised third marble 1. Cure spells always go first in this game, which is great because you can always rely on healing magic to get you out of a bad spot. Right? Ah! You're only human! You're not supposed to possess such power! Yeah, well. You're a big eyeball. I don't know what to tell you, man. Should have seen it coming. And some marbles. So, warning. Remember last time, y'all, we talked about that wolf hat, right? You don't wear the wolf hat. Well, the other thing you don't wear is the skull hat. The skull hat is a trick. They give you 2 because they want to screw you over twice as badly as with the wolf hat. Wearing the skull hat will make you take more damage. It is a cursed item. It increases the damage taken by the wearer by 50%, 25%. What am I going to do? I can't swim. So, yeah, to a dragon, bird, and wolf. Exactly. So Deep, if you didn't know this, the wolf hat that you get in the dungeon where you unlock Bo, if you equip that on Bo, it makes him take 50% more damage while he's wearing it. It is a cursed item. I am not joking you. This is a real documented thing. That is why Bo gets clapped so hard by the gremlin boss in normal playthroughs of the game, is because he is wearing that hat and it will make him take more damage. Oh, okay. So you were there last. See, you've been lurking for a while then. Okay. This trap is too simple. It would only catch a fool. You know what? I can respect the multi-stream lurk though, for real. I can actually, because you're like, you know what? This guy knows what's up. But I'm not gonna follow him yet. I'm gonna come back again. He might be crazy. Karn, I almost drowned looking for you. What's going on? Someone is trapped in the safe in Aria. Can you open it? I can open anything if you bring me the book from the tomb. Okay, but why don't you come with us? You guys go ahead. I'll wait here. Come on, don't wimp out. I love the way they're like so buddy-buddy with him the minute they find him, and he's just like, okay, come on. Let's go. I appreciate it. Well, then you know what? I'm glad I didn't play the Outer Worlds tonight, because I was going to play Outer Worlds instead, and I was like, you know what? No, it's been too long since I played Breath of Fire. I want more. I'll take care of any locked doors we find. He might be crazy. Yes. That's true. Anyway. Yeah. Much respect. Glad to have you. But yeah, Skull Hat is also cursed, y'all. Don't wear the Skull Hats. They are a trick. You can wear the Icy Hat, though. That's okay. Icy Hat is safe. Every time I see the headgear thing, I think of like dental headgear. I'm like, why is he wearing headgear? That's so silly. Yeah, we'll give Bo. We're gonna prioritize Bo because he doesn't get to wear a shield for like basically the entire game. So we're gonna prioritize Bo having that stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna reverse the party order essentially. Well, now that we have Karn, like, essentially, once we get out of here, we're gonna, like, win the game. Because we got to go back to Windland, right? We got to go to Windland. We got to open up that treasure room in the basement that we passed by last time. And then we got to go to the top of Agua. And when we get to the top of Agua, we're going to get the Icy Dagger for Karn, which is his second best weapon in the entire game. And we're going to get the Life Armor for Ryu, which is the best armor Ryu can get. The only argument I can make for not wearing the Life Armor is that the Dragon Armor makes you faster. And the Earth Robe lets you... Is it the Earth Robe? Yeah, the Earth Robe lets you absorb magic damage as health. And because of the way the final transformation in the game works, when you combine all the characters together, essentially you wearing the Earth Robe and then turning into that final dragon form makes you immune to magic. Like, you can't die. Like, you can almost just, like, auto-battle the final boss. Because she's not guaranteed to use magic often enough to keep you alive, but it's highly likely she will. So, yeah. So this is the part where the game actually just kind of breaks and becomes very trivial for a bit for us, which I'm okay with. Like, I'm not hating on the power. I don't want to call it power creep, the power leap of knowing where stuff is. For anybody who's new to the game and is wondering, there's no particular order to this. The last casket you open is always going to have the book, so it's just easiest to just go straight down and then just go in a circle. It's a 3x3 square with the stairs in the middle. So you just go straight down and then just go in a circle, and then when you get the book, you're done basically. I really do think this game has some amazing music. Again, not as good as Breath of Fire 3, but some really good music in this game. It's not like the orchestral stuff that you see in Final Fantasy games, but it's very simple. It gets the job done. They've got the nice little sound effects of, like, the water dripping in the caves and things like that. Like, Capcom was really doing a good job when they made this game. Tarn carefully disarmed the trap. Something is written in the casket. The casket is the book! Since you figured out the trap, you already have great skills. Karn gains confidence. I did it! I'm the greatest! Save it, Karn. We gotta get back to Aria. Okay, I just wanted to have my moment of triumph. Sounds good. I also like the way that Karn is basically dressed like a Batman sidekick. Like, he's got the huge collar on the coat, the gloves, the galoshes, and he's wearing short pants. He's like a reject for, like, the job of Robin in the Batman comics. What is this? The hunter's clothes. Well, we know a hunter. Pretty minor upgrade, but it is an upgrade. I'm still not seeing the value in fighting the mimics in here. They don't, mimics in Breath of Fire 2 drop gold. These guys are just a pain in the butt. So once we get out, we'll do some gold slime hunting and get Karn up a few levels. We'll have plenty of opportunities to fight squishier enemies after he's got his, wait, am I lost? Am I lost? I think I'm lost. Y'all, I'm not lost. You're lost. What's going on? I got distracted. I've been drinking. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna do a little exploring and see what happens. Oh, never mind. I'm back on the trail. Knowledge of the items and equipment naming conventions? Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you. I've done my research. And see, this is why we skipped these traps before, guys. And honestly, most of the treasures in here aren't great, but they're definitely not worth the whooping you're going to get from opening them without Karn in your party. I don't think there's any more on this floor. If there are, they're not worth getting. There are certain items that are like, you really don't want to miss them, but nothing in here that you really don't want to miss. Other than a couple of things back in that big room that we were in a moment ago. So we're going to go around there. And there's the reason that we skipped that is because not only are the traps or the chests trapped, we got to remember that's there. Don't forget that, guys. But there's also pit traps that will drop you into a lower part of the dungeon. So you really just like, this is one of the few times you want to kind of like just rush to the end of the dungeon and then take your time coming back. So if I may ask, Deep, because I did follow you just now, are you a streamer as well? I saw that you've been on Twitch for a long time. If you don't want to talk about yourself, it's fine. If you can't tell, I like to talk, so. Do you stream Breath of Fire, perhaps? Because like I said, we are always looking for more Breath of Fire fans in the Super Jank Bros Discord. Look, Karn found a trap, y'all. Do. There are a couple of good items. I mean, the Iron Shield is good, right? I mean, the Dagger is a minor upgrade for Karn, but it's not going to really matter because, like, the minute we step out of the crypt, we're going to warp to a place with a better weapon for him. There's also a ring here that you can get, which is a decent little upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. It's been about 6 months since I played this, but it's either a good upgrade or it's good money, one or the other. There are some accessories in this game that literally don't do anything other than sell for a lot of money. So, like, I think the ruby bracelet, ruby ring is one of them. So, hey, you know what? Speedtex, FYI, a member of our group that I mentioned earlier, Donazatello actually does Terrapin % speed runs of Breath of Fire 2. And if I'm not mistaken, he's pretty high up on the leaderboard. Like, I want to say his time is like in the hour and 20 minute range, something like that. So I don't do speed runs because I don't have the fortitude that it requires, but I'm a casual streamer all the way. But yeah, Danaz speedruns Breath of Fire 2 Terrapin. If that interests you. I like Breath of Fire 2. It's just, I always tell new players, like people, like I was talking to Rocket earlier, you need to play it, but you need to approach it understanding that it is way more difficult than Breath of Fire 1. Number 5. Yeah, I knew he was. I wanted to say he was in the top 5s. I thought he was number 3, but yeah, he's very high up in the standings. I know there's not a ton of people that speedrun it either, but yeah. There was for a long time there, it was like a running joke in our community that there was always one person streaming each of the Breath of Fires. Which it wasn't true, but it did feel like it. There was always somebody streaming Breath of Fire and Jank Bros. Boom, baby. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Terrapin is a butthole. So first things first, we're gonna go to Winland. Bloop. Yeah, he's tried to get me to race him in that shit. I'm like, why would I add to the stress of an already stressful RNG heavy speed run that takes over an hour by actively competing against somebody? No. And he does the moondrop glitch, and as a rule, I'm not a fan of glitching in games. Like, I'm not a fan of mods, I'm not a fan of glitches. So it would already leave a bad taste in my mouth to do that moondrop shit. So yeah, I'm not racing him in Terrapin percentage. There's probably, I don't want to say there's no amount of money. There's no amount of money that would make me care enough to train to the point where I can beat him. And it would be a very large sum of money that would get me to actively try to race him. And Nice. The last time I did a full run of Breath of Fire 2, because I did do one recently where I just kind of like, I got halfway through it and lost interest. I did a dragon. I called it the Dragons Are Dicks run, and basically I did the least nice option for everything. I let everybody die in the well, and I did not recruit anybody for the village. There were I did not recruit anyone. I did not use the kitchen. I did not get the secret character, which it's actually the first time I ever didn't get the secret character. It was interesting. So we got the flame rapier, y'all. And the flame rapier is amazing. It would be a good upgrade for Nina as a weapon, but we don't want Nina to use weapons, right? She's a healer. Tell her to know her place. Her place is healing. But the fun thing about the flame rapier is, if you were watching last time, if you're a traveler from the past or the future, you know that I told you guys there are some weapons that will double as spells, like the E key. The flame rapier does 90 fire damage to one target, and you can use it as much as you want in battle. So essentially, from now on, every time we're fighting a boss and Nina's not healing somebody, she's going to be using the flame rapier instead of the earth key. Earth key has now been relegated to mob killing status. So now we've got the flame rapier, and that's going to be our like next 2 episodes. We're going to be abusing that. First, we're going to sell the skull hat. You know, you can tell the skull hats are trash because they sell for even less than the wolf hat, right? The wolf hat sells for 666 gold. That one's just garbo. We don't need this. Iron shield, maybe. The turban, and the dream ring. I think maybe it does prevent sleep. Either way, we've made space. So now we're going to go into Agua. Oh wait, did she have... I can't remember if I don't think she sells Marble 3. Let's see. No, she doesn't. We're going to do a little brief stop off in Drogon. Forgive me, y'all. Yep, you can do the Thunder Rapiers, and the other fun one is the Trident. Once you get the Trident, that's 95 to everyone. So, I don't think I've ever tried to use the Thunder Rapiers. I don't think that was one that I knew was possible, but I also don't mess around a lot with the Gobi item shop. Like, I know to get the Dark Dagger and the Mallet, and I know I kind of know that there are like 3 item sets, and that the better item, like some of the better items you get at the start, so you have to like immediately start doing it, but it's not something I've relied on a lot in the past. It is going great, Chainsaw. Rocket Sauna, drive safe. Great to have you. Play Breath of Fire. You will know all about it. I will not backseat you, but I will hold your hand. It is an amazing game, and you need to play it. Chainsaw Bear, welcome back. We're doing great. we have discovered that we had a secret Breath of Fire aficionado in our midst this whole time. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still more annoying than the Rings of Power purchase sound. Gotta say. Oh, there's a nice hat there. Hang on. That one slipped past me before. Don't talk to you about pyramids. What happened with your pyramids? What happened with the pyramids? So, Deep, do you know about the steel bow in Agua? There's a steel bow on the floor where the ghost is. Do you know about that? Because if not, I can show you where it is. I've already got it, but so I can't pick it up. But I mean, you can see if you're a fan, you know the steel bow is purchasable in Prima, and I've already got one equipped. So. Your versus Nightbot? No, I didn't see that. Did you jump in my stream and do that? I didn't see that. That's awesome. I love that y'all are coming in the middle of the night and trying to build your pyramids when I'm not even here. Yeah. I found that as an accident when I was a kid. I was like 8 years old, and I was literally like walking and looked off to the side and then looked back and my character had vanished, and I was like, oh. Like I didn't know what had happened. Bo is a beast no matter what. Bo is amazing. So last time we came through here, we had to do the floating platform puzzles. We're not going to mess with that stuff now. We're just going to bit bop, zoopity bop through here. There's another locked gate here that we couldn't get through before, y'all, with just a platform. And at this point, we are now in an area that you're not supposed to be in until like close to the end of the game. Very close to the end of the game. But the fights aren't any harder here, but the treasure's a lot better. Flame shield. So if I'm not mistaken, that's negative 25. It's either negative 25 or 50% damage from fire. Look at that. 40. Boom, baby. 40 points of defense for Ryu. Thank you. He's going to take way less flame damage now. Look at that. The fights are still super trivial. I'm doing great, Perth. Oh, am I really? Well, I'm glad. The other really obscure one that I actually found on stream, Deep, is there is a clog in what is the name of the fort where you have to throw the egg into the fort and then all the Grimfowls run in and you get to the, like, you save Ox's family and then the boat sails off. If you go back into that fort a second time, on the dock where the boat was, there's actually a clog on the ground there, which increases your speed. I'm great, Perth. We're getting to talk about one of my favorite games of all time. So that's the Icy Dagger and the, look at that. Holy crap. 55. Does make us a little slower, but you know what? For double the attack power, I'll take it. And then for Ryu, we've got the life armor. Boom, 241. So what is that? 85 extra defense? And it makes his health regenerate over time? Yeah. That's a no-brainer. Put a shield on him. That would be helpful. There we go. Yeah, not too terribly OP. I just gave myself passive HP regen and tripled my defense on my main character. That's all. But yeah, I was just like cruising along. Boop, Grabbed it, had no idea it was there. If you want to know the real truth, I'm gonna have to take a bathroom break in a second anyway. But if you want to know the real truth of how big of a fan I am, besides the fact that I've got the plushies, I still have the original, which you saw me talking about this before, right? If you were here last time. And if I'm not mistaken, the phenomenal lad, the little boy, if I'm not mistaken, I think I actually wrote in the book in little childhood language. Yeah. Look at my little kid handwriting. I literally wrote in it like keep saying no. Like I discovered that shit on my own and I left myself a note so I wouldn't forget. Keep saying no to the false chief to avoid fighting Pog. And I'm pretty sure I did the same thing for Agua. I don't know if I did or not. I'm trying to find it. Yeah. I've also got the recipe for gold bars written in Breath of Fire in my Breath of Fire 2 player's guide. I used to have the Breath of Fire 3 player's guide, but that one I sold on eBay because I had a period in the late 2000s where I was extremely hard up for money, and that I think I sold that book for like $70 on eBay, and that basically kept my lights on for a month. So anyway, while we're at a good stopping point, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna do an empty chair stream. I do need to redeem the 60 hit mega combo from Calrea as well. So if you guys are willing to stick around for a minute, I will be right back. That hurts. Valkyrie profile. The only Valkyrie profile I ever played was Silmeria. I liked it. It was a good game. Never beat it, but it was a very good game. Also, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully, you're still here. Yeah, they're pretty beat up. The only reason I still have them is because I wrote in them, Perth, and it basically like killed the value of them, right? Like nobody wants to buy a 25-year-old game guide that's got little kid handwriting all over it. So like all the guides that I have back here, I have because I wrote in them, essentially. I've still got my Phantasy Star Universe, Star Ocean, The Last Hope. I have the Morrowind Prophecies Game of the Year Edition Player's Guide for the original Xbox. and a couple of others. I've got a player's guide for the original Diablo as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we've got some oldies but goodies over there. Anyway, empty chair stream, a little bit of doof action in there. Thank you, Calrea. I can never remember if you want to grab the dark key before you grab the light key, or if it even matters. I will try it again. I've learned. Oh yeah, no, you do need the dark key because they've got the mirror, right? I know this. Hope you can keep our little secret. Yeah, you need the magic mirror for the dark key. You misclicked. Oh well, never mind. We're gonna hopefully get a couple of Are they? Well, thank you. Just as competitive as black screen streams. Can you not see anything, Perth? What are you talking about? What black screen? Don't be lying. Y'all can see me. Don't try to play games with my emotions. Okay. I had a feeling, Calrea. I had a feeling. I wasn't going to fight with you about it because I didn't think it was worth it. But I did have a feeling that that was not our best deal. You're really bothering me now, Perth. What are you talking about? Empty black screen streams. What's happening? Can you not see me? Are you playing games with me? I'm scared and confused. Shut up! Stop teasing me. Boom, baby. Okay. Alrighty, let's head on in. Boom. We do have some good items we can pick up in here as well. We've got a couple of elemental attack stones. We got some money, couple of armors, that kind of thing. But the main goal is we're going to get our third goddess key, and we're going to grab the mirror, which we need to actually get into the... Well, not to get into the safe, but to convince the rich man not to be a douche nozzle once we get the key. Hey, buddy. Climb the tower to meet the ghosts and prove your worth. Alright. Glad to see that my memory did not fail me, and they are, in fact, in here. I was thinking I'd be able to level Karn up a little bit on the trip up, so... And boop. And boop. 17. 16. Everybody but Karn. Everybody but the lowest level character levels up. That's okay. His time is coming soon. Bolt stone. Life. I think there's a fire stone in here as well. Ooh. A chopper. It's actually less damage than I expected. So what's he got? 95 HP. Just enough to survive a kiss of death from the flame rapier. I wouldn't really consider this a dungeon. This is a pretty straightforward run. Okay, good to know. So I do definitely want to use I do not want to auto battle him yet because I'm not at a level where I can kill him in one turn yet. But that's okay. Somehow Karn already has more HP than like anybody. He's gonna have more. Well, in one more level, he'll have more than the hero. I think, maybe. I don't know. He tends to get like 3 to 5, so maybe 2 levels. But flame rapier, fry, Iki, Rang. And Bazap. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty much just walk up, walk up, walk up. It's not a... I wouldn't consider it a real dungeon per se. Just an opportunity to get some treasure, gain a few levels. Horned hat. Hey Dennis, you want to be famous tonight? Dennis does not want to be famous tonight, y'all. We're gonna go up there. Oh wait, I was gonna equip the horn hat. That's right. I was like, what was I gonna do? Oh, oh. Okay, you know what? You get icy gear now. Oh wait, you can't wear icy gear. You worthless. All right. Can you wear the sun? Yeah. Oh, but it's not as good. Can she wear the sun hat? Alright, well, I guess everybody's happy with what they've got. And that's just going to be the end of it. Look at this little cranberry boy. A fungus. Okay. Good talk. Good talk, bro. If I'm not mistaken, this is the staircase that leads to treasure. You're washing hobs. Nothing particular, Calrea. Just running my mouth like I like to do. These guys are really excited to come after me. No! I knew that this was a bad idea before I started the fight. I was like, 3 shadows? That seems a little ambitious. And Bo is officially our first KO of the... No, he got wiped out by the Kaboom trap earlier. But Bo is officially our first knocked out party member in a battle. Oh, you were too good for this life, Bo. He was so beautiful. You demand fame? Why do you want what are you talking about, Perth? What's the fame that you wish? What can I do to make you famous? Oh, do they both go to the same place? No. I was wrong. Okay, that's the treasure. That's the treasure one. We'll do that in a second. We'll do this first. Perth, you have to understand, I'm not a professional streamer like the people you're used to hanging out with. I can't understand this craziness that you're talking about. What is fame? What is that? It used to be that only dragons could enter here, but since the light key was stolen, things have changed. Let's fight. Where did you even keep the light key? There's only one pedestal here, bro. Don't try to like gaslight me into thinking there used to be two goddess keys. Because we both know that's not the case. And Thunder Durgan. That, sir, was unacceptable and uncalled for. So he's gonna do Flame Rapier. He's gonna do Fry. She's gonna cure him. And he is gonna use Marble 1. And just like the ghost before, Wisp is not gonna have. It's Cloud this time. Wisp is the other one. Cloud is not gonna have second wind, I don't believe. Want to become famous? You must have me confused with one of the many bots that infests my channel on a regular basis. Or you're thinking of the Fame clip, which is one of the best clips I've ever done. The Fame! I can feel the power flowing into my body right now. But no, if I had fame to sell, I would be selling it to myself. Sorry, Perth. And Uno Mas. Oh no, not Devastate. Kill him quick! Kill him! Once he gets down below half health, you can't screw around because he starts using that Devastate spell and he will just use it every turn. All you ever wanted is clout. You need to go talk to Yellith about clout. I don't have any of that. Yellith the Cloutmeister. I just play the games and hope that my electricity won't get cut off. Oh, hang on. Let's move this bad boy down here. There we go. We gotta grab a couple of little treasures that we missed along the way. Oh, I should have known. I did know that I could not go through there. I know, Calrea. I'm being funny. It's okay, guys. I don't pay the electric bill. I use electricity. I don't pay for it. Die, Shadow! No! That's not the worst thing that could happen. These things are fast. Okay. What? You don't pay for the electricity either? Who pays for the electricity? Do we need to have a conversation, Calrea? I'm confused. Y'all are picking on me. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just use one marble 3 just to take the edge off, right? Up. Ah, where are you going? Up and to the right. Yo, old man, what you got? Well done, you are a true hero. Please take this with my thanks. The mirror. Alrighty. And now we are free to go to Aria. But first, we're going to take a little detour through the cave. This is going to be one time we're not going to use the teleportation to get back to town. We're going to go back through that cave that we used to get to here from Aria. Because if you recall, at the start of this whole debacle, I said that we needed the... Oh, look, and it's sunlight now because we have taken the dark key. So now the sun has risen and all the people are terrified. Because I said that the game actually requires you to have 2, count them, gold bars, but that you only need to buy 1. That's because the other one is in the cave that we passed through. There's a locked door that we can get through with Karn now to get the second one. It saves us 65,000 gold. I feel sorry for anybody who didn't know about that and then felt the need to farm 65,000 gold pieces. I mean, to be fair, we got like 30k now, but still, it's pretty sucky to get all that money and then have to spend it, right? So, pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. Pretty sure I was supposed to go north in that last area, but that's okay. You, Perth, are mad. You've gone mad with power. You're not even a moderator, and you've gone insane. I lied. This is where we need to be. I'm a pro gamer. Everybody, look carefully, because this is what true professional gaming looks like. The Marble 3 no longer works. Lord. I've been there, Perth. I used to be a younger, thinner, and much poorer man. Oh no, I lied. I'm not a pro gamer. I'm a filthy casual. This is just a dart. Okay, it was on the... I knew that one of the rooms had just like a random item, and then the other floor had the goodies. Unfortunately, my goodie senses were not tingling in the correct way. I did not correctly sense the goodies this time, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to backtrack just a bit. Shell hat. I don't think the shell hat does anything fancy. I think it's just a hat. Let's see. Well, that's an upgrade. Whew! Kind of forgot how good the broken sword is. Broken sword is actually there's a reference to Breath of Fire in Voltage Genesis, because you can get the broken sword in Voltage, and it's not a great weapon, but it does turn into the second best weapon in the... Well, I don't want to say the second. One of the best weapons in the game. Take this algae, woman! What am I watching? All great quotes. Yes. Are you looking for a specific quote, Calrea? Are you looking for quote 29? I'm broke as shit. That's a good one. That's a good phenomenal sir quote right there. I'm broke as shit. Initiate the hovering wang doodle maneuver. Send in the whales. There's the gold bar. We got there eventually. Go us. That's the one. 23. The Marble 3 no longer works. We made it. Okay, we're good. Pro gamer. It's going to sound really weird, but one of the things I'm most looking forward to, other than, you know, just every time I'm about to do my next game I'm going to stream, is I cannot wait to get back to Earthbound and be at the point where I'm strong enough to insta-kill enemies, and then I can just grind by running at shit. And just auto win battles. It's going to be so much fun. Again, this isn't a grindy game. It's more like, okay, let's gain a couple levels here, let's gain a level there, but still. So. How are we doing on item space? Never mind. Hang on, we're going back to the shop. Going back to the shop, guys. Oh, no. Okay, we're fine. I'm going to keep that for Gobi. And the hairband. Imagine. I will say it is nice that this sells for 65k, and then it also costs 65k. So you do at least you do at least have the opportunity to like sell it and then be like, oh shit, I needed another one, and then you can get another one without it being a whole big thing. That is nice. Yo. This man just painted roses on the brick? Come on, man. That's not how you increase your home's value. You want the light key? Father wants to give it to the dark dragons. If my mother was alive, she would have told him to do the right thing. You right. Oh. The layout of this house is actually very similar to Kilgore's house in Breath of Fire 2. Similar, but not identical, but similar. If I don't give up the key, they'll harm our daughter. If you do give up the key, they'll harm everybody. Yes, Gobi is a character in this game, Perth. Gobi will be the next character that joins our party and is low-key actually very good. One of the few complaints I have about this game is the fact that Gobi is like the tankiest mofo in this game. He's got really good attack magic, and none of that matters basically like an hour after he joins your party. He ceases to be useful at all, other than for the fact that he runs a shop and you can get rare items. Yeah. Like, that's the only thing about him that I don't like, is that he is a legitimately good character, that he's like the one character in Breath of Fire 1 that, other than Mogu, that really is just kind of like a niche character that's there to advance the story and isn't really good long term. He is required for every single, I think it's every single fusion form other than Doof. he's required for. But Karn raises the mirror and the ghost of Ross's wife appears. Alina, what am I going to do? Do you really think giving up the key will help our daughter? You're right. Once they get the key, it will only get worse. I knew you'd come to your senses. You're strong-willed. I must go now. Peace! Peace! Deuces! They do that in Breath of Fire 2 as well with Trubo and Sten at the end of the High Fort sequence. Trubo's like, peace! It just jumps off the ledge and vanishes. You never see him again. My father changed his mind. Now the dragons are coming for the key. Will you help us send them away? Thank you. The light key is at the top of this tower. It's yours. Damn straight. That's not an iron shield. It's a metal shield. Boltstone. Herb. Yeah. Gobi has the highest other than like Ryu with the life armor on. Like at the point when Gobi joins your party, you can essentially gear him up to have like 200 plus defense when everybody else is well below 100, other than Ryu with the life armor. And he's got really good AoE magic attacks. He's just, yeah, he's a fish out of water. He's there for the moolah. And that's our 4th goddess key. Now, just remember, they say there are 6, but there's actually 7. We don't talk about the 7th goddess key because reasons. They worked on the game so long they forgot that they had put an extra goddess key in, I guess. I don't know. But we'll talk about that in episode 4. You've seen Breath of Fire 1 before, aren't you? You're familiar with this game, right, Perth? You're trolling me, right? You trolling me, right, Bretta? Ignore that mouse. That's a totally normal thing for a Super Nintendo. Okay. I was like, I know you're fucking with me right now. Like, you've definitely seen this before. I don't need to be sponsored to enjoy the crisp, refreshing taste of Coca-Cola Classic. Yee. Ryu, take anything in my house. It's my way of thanking you. Come on, honey. Let's go. Alrighty. So we've got 4 goddess keys. What's left? Time and sky. And then mystery. And I still don't understand why they didn't just sail out to the middle of the ocean and throw the keys overboard. Put them in a volcano or something, but you know, whatever. Ross told me about you. I'd like to sail, but the dragons block the way. What have you got there? The light key. I'll have to take this off your hands. Let's just fry this fool. And Thunder Dragon. That's exactly what I was just trying to do, Drew. I was literally like, he said, you can take anything in the house. And I immediately talked to the daughter, and I wasn't able to take her. She didn't fit in my bag, unfortunately. Which I think is BS. Given the amount of storage space that my bag has, I feel like I could have fit a human being in there, but, you know, whatever. You lied! I mean, to be fair, Karn was the one that saved her, and we don't know what Karn got up to after the game was over, right? Maybe he did come back to claim his prize. You never know. Also, welcome. How are you? We were talking to a new friend about the history of the Jank Bros and how it's basically built off of a foundation of loving Breath of Fire, and your name came up. Ross has betrayed us. He'll soon know the wrath of the Dark Dragons. Which means that this guy showed up with an archer who had a signal flag in his back pocket for specifically that reason. We'll release you for now, but we'll be keeping an eye on you. Explodes. Look what that last blast did to the ship. You can get to the main camp by going around the North Peninsula. I think last time I played this, I gave him like a wheezy voice, like he was struggling to breathe, like, you can get to the main camp. It is. Karn is amazing. You all are strange. You're strange. Shut up. If we move the rock that blocks the North Cave, we'll surprise them. I'll give you gunpowder to blast the rock if you give me a gold bar. What do you say? Is it a trade? Gunpowder for a gold bar? Yup. Yep, we have been talking non-stop about how this is an amazing JRPG series, Drew. Aw, no goodies. Goodies denied. Dennis, what are you doing, cat? We've got the biggest, fluffiest turd of them all over here laying on. Is to take someone's daughter. It's not my first instinct. My first instinct was to steal all the treasures in the safe. But he said you can take anything in the house. He lied. I may be crazy, but he's a liar. Which is worse? Boom, baby. Get wrecked. 262. I do like that the shape of the cave here, like the mountain range, actually matches the shape of the cave. That's a thing that I really strived for in Voltage Genesis, to like make the overworld areas look like the zoomed in areas. So I like that they did that. Karn has set the explosives. Yeah, they certainly won't know we're on the way now, right? Alrighty. Any goodies? Oh, got excited. I was like, oh shit, there are goodies. But no goodies. No goodies. Who are you? What do you want? I'm here for the booty. Give me the milk. Okay. Boom. Oh! Wrecked. Get wrecked. That's 325 XP per person before you get too excited. It's not as much as it looks like. Any good things over here? Let's check some bags. Never checked these before. Nope. Looks like nothing good. Ow. My shift is almost over. Huh? Halt! Who goes there? Listen here, chonker. Oof. Hot breath. Indeed, Hacelius. I don't much care for Karn in his normal form. I will say that when I did the no transformation challenge run last time, I did realize that Bo unfused is like the most powerful character in the game in terms of like pure attack power, other than the hero with like the best sword. If you're not using transformations, Bo is god tier. To the point that I'm actually tempted to not use Karn transformations this time around either. Karn by himself doesn't really do much for me. I don't know. I'm never really sure if he needs to be in the front row or the back row. Like, I can't decide which is better for him, front row or back row. Yes, really, Bo. By the time you get to the point where you can equip the hero bow, if you put the hero bow on Bo, like, I'd have to go back and look at my previous run, but I'm pretty sure his attack power was around 400 with the hero bow equipped. No, he was not. I mean, maybe if Ox had the mallet equipped, I didn't get the mallet, but Bo, the fact that Bo, I mean, even though it's only a level 1 cure spell, the fact that Bo can come in clutch with that cure spell and go before anybody, that's nice. And just the amount of attack power that he can deal, like the damage he can deal, is crazy if you don't fuse him. You won't go any further. I'll see to that. Yeah, Bo is amaze. 100%. I wish that there was a fusion form for Karn that did not involve Bo that I could use on land. Then I would use him all the time. But yeah, we'll if you check it out in a couple of episodes, Drew, when I get to the point where I get Mogu, and then I can dig to get the hero bow for Bo. It's kind of unreal how OP his character is. And the only thing I can say is that it must be just the fact that they kind of expect you to be fused with him all the time at that point, that you don't realize how powerful he is. Alrighty. Let's do it! You can't get this far on luck alone. You're good, but I'm better. You got a hole in your face, bruh. So this is one of those rare enemies that actually does have an elemental weakness, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to take 50% more from lightning. Yup. So that's nice. And he's going to take 90 damage from flame, so we're going to have some good damage output on him. She's going to heal herself. Ryu is going to use a Marble 1. Boom, baby. Squid got mad. Alright, so now Squid is mad. But that's okay, because Squid ain't shit. Squid is a weakling. If I'm not mistaken, we might kill him this round. If not, it'll be next round. I think it'll be this round. There we go. Renew, learned. Ryu, leveled up. Alrighty, go us. Okay, you win. Just you wait. My brother will seek revenge. Crash. Give me myself a potion. Vigor potion for Ryu. Oh. 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 Oh, didn't want to do that. And yeah, we are definitely getting to the point where we need Ox in the party just for the extra carry capacity. Interestingly enough, in the original game, and it's on like cuttingroom.com or cuttingroomfloor.com or whatever, there's an unused item in the game called Cart. And I think that the original idea was that like once Ox joins your party, you were supposed to get the cart, which would, because he could pull it because he's strong, and that would allow you to carry more items. The cart is not in the game anymore, but when Ox joins your party, it does add slots to your inventory. That's still in there. It just, the game doesn't tell you. It's just like, oh yeah, by the way, you've got like 14 key items, so we'll give you some extra item slots. Time for sippies. I got you, Yelleth. Thank you, sir. Did you stream tonight? And if so, how was it? Another sippy. Thank you, Perth. Ox. There's a couple of boss fights that just based on the fact that you can't use blue at the time, or because you're using Shin, like the first fusion for Karn, like there are times when you just have Ox in your party because he's the extra guy. But the only time I really want Ox in my party is if I'm in those boss fights where I might need an extra like emergency heal, because he comes with Cure 3. And that's like an opportunity to get that one heal off, you know, in an emergency. But other than that, yeah, there's no reason to have him. In my opinion, I don't think that he's a great character. I don't think he's a bad character. He's just not like one that I jump on for, you know, my party. Just been taking it easy. That's okay too, Yella. I was supposed to play the Outer Worlds tonight, but instead we're doing some comfy Breath of Fire. And I think I made the right decision because it's been a nice night. We got to meet a new friend. We got to chat with a new friend. And all the usual suspects are here and hopefully enjoying the show. 1950. Oh, wait. Hang on. I would like to buy some marbles. There we go. That'll be 9 marbles. Can we just say Nina? Who do I think is the worst character? Mogu. In this game, Mogu. Even Gobi, at least with Gobi, you can say that he can take a hit, and he's useful for the fusions. Mogu's only real value is that he's got a spell that lets you run from fights, and he lets you dig to get treasures. In combat, he is a liability 100% of the time. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's secretly like Pekko, right? It worked. Let's go. Yeah. Well, for me, I like Gobi because Gobi's required for Shin and Pukka, which Karn is going to be Shin or Pukka for most of the game, right? We must work together to protect our village. Zog has the power of the dragon. He should use it to protect people. Our crew has 4 members. Let's go. Wait, count me in? Of course, I can't navigate by myself. It makes you a pretty shitty captain. That would be good experience. Wait for me. Hang on. Yeah, as long as he doesn't sprout. Yeah, I mean, he is fast and he does do decent damage, but his health is just so abysmal. Could you take me with you? And the fact that magic does like a set amount of damage more or less in this game, he's a liability in the late game because the bosses have AoE magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my opinion. I don't think any of the characters are bad in this game. I think that most of them have their uses. I just prefer him not in my active party. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we should let this guy ride on our stolen boat for free. Come on, the more the merrier. I don't care. You can tag along if you want to. Thank you. I won't be a burden. Imagine if they had told him no. I promise. Hoist the mainsail. Pekko does look dumb. Raise the anchor. I mean, do plants look smart? Perth? Stop this vessel right now, scalawags. I don't understand why Gobi didn't immediately launch himself off the side. Uh-oh, I'm on the wrong ship. Captain, let's attack. There's too many of them. We should retreat. If we retreat, what will happen to Arya? Crunch. You dirty rat, you beat my brother. Give me the key or else. There's gunpowder on this ship. Let's detonate it and escape. We'll go down with the ship. Going down with the ship is just a little cliche for me. Come on, mateys. Let's stop them. Stands back. Now this part is a little tricky because you do have to maintain your HP over multiple fights, but that's okay because we're pro gamers, so we'll probably be okay. Nope, don't want to do that. We are going to have Nina focus pretty strongly on healing, even if it's not super necessary. We just want to stay as close to full HP as possible. It's confirmed. Having a face is dumb. I mean, he does look... I don't want to say he looks dumb. I'll say he looks derpy, which is basically the same thing. But yeah. He does not look intelligent. He does not appear to be a plant overburdened with the curse of sentience. We've got to escape, Ryu. This way. We're going to see how dumb he is when we do that no AP challenge, and he's slamming down 1,500 to 2,000 damage a hit. Attack! All right, let's get their numbers down. It does. I mean, he is dumb. You're right. He is unintelligent. But hey, intelligence isn't an important stat in that game, right? Magic is overrated in Breath of Fire 3. And toss the rang. Boom. And recover. Yeah. Hurry! The gunpowder is down here! Quick, go to the lowest deck of the ship and then ignite the explosives. We have you now. You'll know our wrath. It's all over, as Jade would say. Oof. 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 That's fine. I don't mind them hitting him twice. He'll be okay. Here we go. Yeah. Attack formation Nina is OP. To that I say, trash. Oh. She's trash! Thunder Dragon, Fort, Fry, Flame. Squish. Okay. Doesn't he start crying when you get him to a second wind? Isn't that like a whole thing where he's like, you killed my brother? I feel like it is. Breath of Fire 2, Nina is the best. You are absolutely right. Boff 2, Nina is bae. Wait. Why did I do that? There we go. Oh my god, it's so nice to be doing actual damage instead of that travesty that happened in the last playthrough. Octo began crying. I'll give you something to cry about. $120, $510, and he's dead. Oof. The character that they force upon you constantly. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Let's go. It's gonna blow. Don't leave me alone. There isn't much time. Hang on. Do. I'm sorry, Ryu. What? Ooh-wee! Now that was dynamite. What? Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. What? What are you talking about, bro? Wee! Because they're constantly putting her back in your party, right? If this doesn't work, don't blame me, okay? You're out of your mind! Love the blink effect. Sorry, I didn't expect such a big explosion. We were lucky to survive. Prima is at the bottom of the sea near this island. You need the gills in order to breathe underwater. I'll sell them to you for 1,000,000 gold, okay? Sure. You don't have enough cash. I'll take what you've got and loan you the rest, okay? I'll be right back with the gills. Don't go away. Fuck you, Gobi. Alright. I'm going to step away for a moment, and I will be right back. Oh, well, I hate that I just saw that Deep was heading out, but you know what? Thank you so much for being here, Deep, if you're still listening. Otherwise, if you're watching in the future, you're awesome. Great to have you. Look forward to seeing you again. That's right, too, Elise. I am using the small camera. I've been using the small camera basically since Halloween. I like it. I like the small camera. People were saying they didn't like it because they couldn't see me, but you know what? I'm not all that much to look at, so deal with it. I wish Leo was here because this is the part Leo is at. Yeah, a little bit of a delay there. Reading what y'all were saying. Chair hype indeed. Chair hype indeed. But the thing is, fights don't last a long time with Peko because Peko does disgusting damage. So boom. Okay. Hide that beauty. I'm too precious. Too beautiful. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you for the compliment. Guild owner is in the back room. Hope that losing your license taught you a lesson, Gobi. So what brings you here today? Gills? We don't have them. If you want them, go to Gant. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out if this town is actually named after Prima, the company that used to do all the game books, or if it's just a happy coincidence, because it seems strange to me. So the spine clothing is a definite yes. Look at that, 141. Yes. Pecco is beautiful. We love Pecco. Be nice to Pecco, lest I have to beat you. I will beat you about the head and shoulders with Pecco love. Pecco's no meme. He's the real deal. Doo-doo-doo. Hello, Kale. How are you doing? We are a fish. Hope you're doing well. I'm such a badass. I'm going to set fire to this guy underwater right after my game freezes. There we go. I'm doing pretty good, Kale. I was planning to play the Outer Worlds tonight, but instead, I found myself drawn back to the warm embrace, the snuggles of Breath of Fire. And I think it was the right decision because I freaking love this game. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And we are just cruising right along, having fun, talking about the game. The Breath of Fire series always kicks off some good conversation. It's a game people love to talk about, right? Right. Hourglass doesn't really matter, but okay. You would spam Pecco emotes here. Does Pecco use or does Philip use Pecco? I couldn't remember. I can't remember. Huh. All I've got, Elise, is Zig, and I've got Nina3, who is my trash emote. She is Theft 10 trash. Hero Spear. And that'll, yeah, you know, the thing is about that, I'll take it. Where the Garlove at? Not here. Gar is just a slower, dumber version of Pecco, who's already a slow, dumb character. I don't need two of that. And Pecco is better at it. Are you from Prima? The Dark Dragons attacked and took our young men. Take some goods to the Prima Guild owner, okay? Thank you. The goods are in the treasure chest. You take the goods. I did. I got them too, Elise. I liked them. I like the rainbow one. I like it quite a bit. I think they're all great. Using Pecco and only Pecco? That's impossible. You gotta have other characters. I'm a fish out of water. Help me. That's like an extra round every. I don't think I'm gonna do that one. I think that the no AP challenge is enough. I have also talked about doing a no normal attacks challenge, Drew. So I have actually talked about doing a challenge run where I am forbidden from using the regular attack option in the game. But I don't think I'm gonna do a one character only run. That would be unfortunate. You brought the goods, Gobi. Please take the gills with my thanks. There's a letter. It says the Gant has been attacked. That would be brutal. Yes, absolutely. It's gonna be a couple of years. I've still got until like 3.5 years for them, but I might add them into some other merch and things too. Elise, I haven't decided yet. The Dark Dragons have attacked a small boat. The survivor of the boat attack needs your help. I'll be there right away. Why he's so chonky? What's going on? Uh-oh. Grim Reaper's like, I'll wait. A ghost has come to take him away to the Netherworld. Soon you will join me. We can't lose him, Gobi. He has important information to pass on. I know a warrior who can shoo away that ghost. It'll cost 10,000 gold. That's too much. How about 5,000? No. No? How about 5,500? No. Okay, 6,000. That's all I can afford. Great. Get moving. That's another little fun secret, is you can haggle with Gobi a little bit. Look. They are very nice, though. I love them. I think they're very good. I would just say, I don't know. I don't want to give away the surprise. Let's not talk about the other thing I asked you for, Elise, right now. Because I want that thing to be a surprise. If that makes sense. Get wrecked. Stab. 1 ep. 4 gup. Yo, guys. Sorry I'm late. Are you ready? What are you waiting for? I can't wait any longer. May luck be with you. I'm counting on that money. I wonder. I want to do a little test, y'all. Because this is an educational stream, right? In theory. Let's do a little test. Let's see. Oh no! Quick, silence her! Silence the artist! I'm learning. What you learning, Drew? Oh, because it's educational? I just want to see... I can't remember if you need Ox to get this first transformation or not. I think he might be blocked behind rocks. Story-wise? Okay. Yeah, he's blocked. I couldn't remember. You gotta remember, Perth, that I am a firm believer that it would be possible to make a version of Breath of Fire 3 where Rai, Ryu, and Teepo just skip town and the house never gets burned down and they never get split up as kids. And then Zig takes the place of Gar as the strongman character. And Gar essentially is relegated to second to final boss status. Like, essentially, you get to Eden, and instead of fighting the Dragon Lord, you just fight Gar instead. Yeah. Gar adds to the story because the story strongly involves him, but him being a linchpin of the story just shows that they wrote the story to involve him. It doesn't make him a good character. Like, I like his whole thing about, like, let's talk to God and find out what the F. That's cool, you know? But I do believe that there is definitely a path for an alternate version of Breath of Fire 3 where Ryu, Rei, and Teepo skip town, head east, are fleeing Valio and Sunder, and are trying to, like, essentially convince the king to let them have a pass to get through the checkpoint. So they go to figure out what's going on with the plant, and then realize that they need to find somebody who actually knows how machines work because they're all kind of dumb. And then they go meet Momo, go back, fix the plant, and then get a pass from the king to go east. And then when they get to Rapala, they help Zig fix the lighthouse instead of helping Bade. And then you've got Ryu, Rei, Teepo, Momo, Peko, Zig is your party. And I can actually see how that would work. Like, I believe that that would work as a storyline with minimal changes. Get back to it. All right, Drew. Well, it was great to have you as always, and I hope that you are able to enjoy the rest of the VOD in the future, and I will see you next time. I'll be playing this again next Monday, so be looking out. That's right. Give up! You're powerless against me. See, the thing is, you say that, and then I turn into a dragon and electrocute you. So, yeah. Also, I have a wolf with a bow and arrow who shoots lightning from his fingertips. The best of 3 worlds. Do you not think that that would be an amazing storyline, Perth? We've talked about this before. I mean, this is a documented thing. I mean, this is down in the books, just like the real Samus dies in Metroid Fusion. Like, these are well-known theories of the Phenomenal Channel that, frankly, you have no excuse not to be aware of at this point. Direct. Morteo seems alright. Does he? We'll see how he seems after this. Oof. Get wrecked. Oh. He's a tough one. He's close to death. We've almost got him, y'all. Oh, get wrecked. You know nothing? No, you know wonderful things too, Elise. You just got to stick around more. And you will learn all the things. Arrgh, I'm losing! This can't be. That was a bad voice for him, wasn't it? Where am I? What happened? Why are the Dark Dragons after you, Ox? I was running from them because I had to give you a message. I'm one of the metalsmiths. Our trade's been handed down for years. This is the point where Leo really needs to jump in, because this is like the exact point Leo is stuck at. The dragons, knowing that we are skilled, forced us to make a secret weapon. We tried to fight, but they captured our families. If I help him, I may be able to get my license back. Let's go! We have vowed to defeat Zog's forces. We will help you. The world's greatest thief is on your side. Feel better? Hold it. Why didn't you talk to me about this? Well done. The people trust you now. Keep it up. Thank you. Let's go destroy the secret weapon of the Dark Dragons. Let's rock! So this is the point where I'm probably supposed to start doing the Gobi minigame thing, but keep talking. I'm talking. So first off, let's check under the bed. Oh, there's nothing. It's the wrong bed. Damn it. Okay. Never seen ghosts, but I've heard that they exist. So we now have Ox in our party, which means that we should have more inventory space. Yep, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 more spots. 15 more inventory spots. Very nice. And as before, you know, we've got a new party member, so now we've got to go back and go through all the places we've been before, get all the things that we can now access. But first we're going to rest. Now, at this point, we can go get a new ability for Karn. We can go back to Agua. Not really much use in it. I don't think there's anything good there. We can also go back to the tunnel near Aria, which I think there's like a potion in there and a couple of other items. Nothing earth-shattering. And we can go get the broken boomerang from Crypt. So what happens if Nina never becomes abandoned by her family? They would still meet Nina when she gets involved over what's going on with the McNeil family. Because remember, it took them 10 years to investigate McNeil, right? Like, after he got trounced and everything, it still took them a decade to investigate and arrest him. And that was with Nina being in the party and knowing that he was crooked. So, yeah. But you're right. There is more than that. Like, I mean, it would still require some significant work. But I think that there is a path there. I think that you could create a good script for that, and it'd be like a fun thing to play, you know? I would say I don't think that you would have to drastically change the motivations of any of the characters in the story to have it work. You wouldn't have to do anything that would be where you would have people being like, oh, but character X would never do that. You know what I'm saying? In fact, and we've talked about this before, in that alternate storyline, Gar could catch up with you at Angel Tower. You've gone to Angel Tower to find out about the sorceress that is supposedly there that can help you learn more about where you came from. You find this out from the old man in Mount Zublo because you don't have Gar with you. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Gar being there is what causes the old man in Mount Zublo to freak out and attack you. So having Ryu and Tipo both there and not Gar, he would tell you can learn more about the history of the dragons by going to Angel Tower. When you go to Angel Tower, Gar shows up, pursues you into the tower, and then Ryu refuses to use his power to stop him. But then Tipo, that's when you would have Tipo's powers get revealed, right? And then in the confusion, you would have the same thing. Like Tipo would have his powers revealed. Gar would defeat him, and then Ryu would freak out and turn into the Kaiser Dragon to save Tipo and Rei from Gar. And then you would have him go Kaiser, Gar gets defeated, time skip, and then Gar is nowhere to be found until you get to Eden, where he's waiting with Myria to try to stop you. Is my theory. But yeah, Gar would absolutely find out about the little kid dragons that are running around killing mobsters. Like that's a 100% yes. Who are you, Karn? Let me teach you this spell. Yeah. Well, thank you. That's kind of how I did the script in I don't want to say it's exactly the same, but that's kind of how I did the script in Voltage Genesis. Was like I kind of had an idea of what I wanted it to end with, and it was more an exercise in getting there without fooling with the motivations of the characters. Like the only explanation for X is Y because Z wouldn't happen, you know, that kind of thing. So there we go. Nah, it's not worth it. Pay you that, yes. And metal armor. Place the hunting clothes, and yes. One more check. You know what? I'll take the 16. I'll take the 16. Yeah. Okay. And then for now, we're gonna have Karn be our fused boy. There we go. So Karn has fused into Shin, a combination of Karn, Bow, and Gobi that is super fast, uses a bow and arrow, and can shoot farther and faster than Bow can. The ultimate archer. As you can see. Uh-oh. We're going to have to make it a point to tell Leo that at the 2:49 moment in the VOD, that's when you see where to go. Because this is exactly where Leo is. Leo's trying to figure out where to go next. I was trying to explain it, and he was saying I'm going to have to see it. So, Leo, when you're watching this in the future, you're going to leave Gant with your party in tow. And we're gonna use a marble. And you're gonna go up here, and there's Prima, and then up and just a little to the left, there's another beach. And then you're gonna take this path. There's really only one way you can go. It's a little weird and windy, but you're going to come around here, and there's going to be a fort blocking off the path. You're going to clear this area, and then just kind of keep on keeping on, right? Door is bolted shut. We're gonna... Pow! And we're gonna... Pow! Giant hammer. Don't care. Echo hat. Echo hat is actually good to have. The Echo hat has a 12.5% chance of reflecting... Or, I'm sorry. It's not a 12.5%. The Echo hat will reflect magic back on the user that hits the wearer, dealing 12.5% of the damage dealt to the wearer. So if Nina gets hit with a spell that does 100 damage, she will reflect it back for 12, which is not a lot, but hey, it's there. The damage is there, so we're not going to sneeze at it. Oh, well, fuck you, I guess. You're dead. And actually, let me see how much these guys are worth. I'm trying to remember if they're good for XP. The escaped prisoner has returned, and he's brought help. Oh, these are like X-Lancers, right? Yeah. Let's see how much they're worth, if they're worth the trouble of fighting them. Oof! Oh, they're not terrible. I mean, he packs a punch, but not enough to one-shot anybody. Pew. Oh, well, he hates Nina, so there's that. How much is he worth? He's actually worth less than a regular spearman. Interesting, interesting. So this fight, okay. That guy is worth less than a random encounter. Cool. Unless he drops some sort of amazing item, which I don't think he does. There's no reason to fuck with these guys. And flame rapier and Karn. Bonk. Aww. Get wrecked. Well, we gotta get the treasures. And we gotta get the free level ups too, right? HP up 7. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. That was a useless item. I don't normally grab the treasures in this area, so you'll forgive me if I think that they are good when they are not. Got 5 marble ones left. Okay. Pow. There's some treasures up here. Oh, well. Womp. Oh, I wasted a repel. I'm a filthy casual. Look away, children. Look away. Probably not even a good item. Yeah, I can't think of anything like particularly good in here other than the Echo Hat, which isn't particularly good. I mean, it's a nice... I should have gone further north. It's a nice damage upgrade or defense upgrade, but it's not like that reflection ability is, you know, earth-shattering or anything. Just die. No! Why are you so fast? Okay. Oh, see, they're worth 750 if you kill them in one round. I have noticed that there are. It does seem like if you can clear the fight in the first round, it does seem like, I don't know if it's every battle, but there's certainly a few in there mixed in there that, like, if you can win the fight in one round, it's worth more XP than normal. And that's a good example of one, right? Because they're normally 650, but I beat him in one round, so it's 750. You came back, huh? You've got guts, but that's not enough. Oh no, a toad. And we're gonna fort. And we're gonna thunder dragon. And we're gonna shoot him. Blip. 42. 58. And we're gonna do attack up on Karn. And we're gonna have Ryu use a marble. And we're gonna have Karn attack. Probably should have had Ox use the flame rapier. We'll do that next round. Slammed. Slammed. Slammed, baby. Hell yeah. Okay. So Ox definitely needs to be using the flame rapier because he basically did the same amount of damage with a critical hit as he would have done otherwise. So. Alright. Pew pew. And flame. And cure. And crit. And shoot. This guy hits pretty hard, but at this point we're pretty tanky, so it's not a very stressful fight, honestly. Just heal as necessary, and then this should be enough to get him hopefully down to normal or to his second wind. Probably not. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. I was overconfident. Oof! I do seem to recall that he one-shotted her in my last playthrough, and that was my first death for the playthrough, was when he just dropped her like a bad habit. So that's not outside normalcy. He does hit pretty hard. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that. I was like, I think I'd even been talking. I was like, you know what, guys? I haven't even died yet. I bet we could do a deathless run of this. And then, like, as if on cue, he just walloped her. Oh, well, that was a well spent spell. All right, 1,000 XP per person. I can't go on. Ox, you're alive. I wouldn't have made it without their help. It's too bad you didn't get here earlier, Ryu. The dragons have taken the weapon and prisoners to Nabal in the north. Ox's wife is among the prisoners. Nabal is well known for its security. Nabal has very tight security. It'll be difficult to get in. There's an old man near Gant who was in the dragon's army. Perhaps he could give us some advice. Let's go north to Nabal, Ryu. Yes. But first, let us do this. And there we go. north to Nabal. So at this point, we're gonna head on through this wall, up. And I can't remember if I need a dragon item or not for this second dragon. Think I might. But I want to get more marbles regardless, so. Hey, buddy. The castle ahead is too dangerous to attack. Get some help. Shh. Who are you talking to? Stacked. This is the castle of the Empire. You have no business here. You right. You know what? I don't feel like doing all that walking again, so let's go ahead. Let's at least try the shrine. We do have a bunch of cures if need be. I don't want to use a bunch of cures, but we do have a stack of we have a stack of 9 and then another 4 just from like treasure chests along the way. So we've got 13 full heals. That's pretty good. If they'll let us in. For some reason, I feel like I need the dragon hat. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I need the dragon hat to get into this one. So let's see. Let's see what fate has in store for us. Oh, the dragon sword. I'm sorry, the dragon sword. Okay. So we know where that is, but we can't get it until we get to Toon Lane. So yeah. I was thinking. I was like, not sure if this is going to be doable. Wish they would let you warp to, wish they'd let you warp to Prima. I don't understand why not. I mean, you're never going to be in a situation where you don't have the gills and you have unlocked Prima. And you do have a character that can cast warp, so why do y'all care if I can warp to Prima or not? Like, I don't know. It seems strange to me. Do 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 do. Alrighty. It's not that I don't want to fight these enemies, it's just that they're not worth the time. So let's go talk to this gentleman. And grab that for later. I'll need that at some point. Collecting weapons is my hobby, but I've never seen a B-Rang. Well, today's your lucky day, brother. Because I know where one can be had. You gotta go. You know what? Thank you for being here too, Elise. It's great to have you, as always. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your attention and your chatting. And I hope that you have a great night. You rock. You're phenomenal. So. And we've got the light key. And we've got the key, the tablet, the book, the pouch, which I don't think we actually need the pouch anymore. We'll probably toss the pouch. Hourglass can go when I get a chance. The gills we're going to have to keep in the inventory. You see, look at all the key items, y'all. Look at all these filthy key items snarling up my inventory. The fife. Look at that. A full 12 key items. That's why they give you the extra carry capacity. It's not because they're nice. It's because they didn't program a key inventory. So you're stuck carrying all this shit on one page. Do. And smash the rock. Then you'll be able to take the B-Rang. You take the B-Rang. Unfortunately, this boomerang is broken, so we need to take it to someone who can fix it. And luckily, we know exactly who can fix it, right? I am realizing that I had said before that there was no filler or side quests in this game, and that was a lie. Basically everything involving this weapon collector, which we're going to need him now, and we're also going to need him later on in the game. The weapon collector is... that is filler. It's a lot of back and forth. But I can forgive it. Scorpion. Alright, so now we need to once again, first we're going to warp to Drogon and buy some more marbles because we're almost out. Sell some stuff, buy some marbles, and then warp to Gant because this is still like the main place to buy Marble 3, interestingly enough. Still haven't done much of anything to the village. Slackers. And we're going to buy 18 of these bad boys. That was fun. And here we go. We are going to teleport to Gant. Warriors, our fate is in your hands. Well, sorry. I'm starting to yawn. I think that once we do this little boomerang bit, I may stop. I'm going to do a little bit earlier cutoff for the stream tonight. Because I'm tired. And it's starting to quiet down a little bit. We're not chatting as much. So we'll do a longer stream to make up for it next time. I don't think anybody's going to complain that the stream is all that this VOD is only 3 hours and 25 minutes, and the other ones are 4 hours. You know, so. Oh fuck! I forgot to actually get the boomerang fixed. You have a boomerang. Your boomerang is broken. You might find someone who can fix it in Gant. Oh god! Now I know I'm getting tired. I literally teleported there and then forgot to talk to Dude Man. Like a goober. No, it's the wrong place. Oh, God. Oh, my errors are compounding. Oh. Help, help. I has the dumb. ERMAGERD or hers the derm. That's okay, we'll survive. At least this gives me an opportunity to buy more marble ones, right? When we go through Prima. Oh, hey, old man. You have a B-Rang. They're very rare. I can fix it for you while you rest. It was a pleasure to work on such a fine piece. It's completely fixed. Ryu receives the boomerang. And nice little 42-point jump. And we're basically not going to get another weapon upgrade until the end of the game for him, right? It'll be the Tri-Rang. And then after the Tri-Rang, it's the Empire Sword, which we only get for one battle, so that's disappointing, but it is what it is. The rank cannot be sold, so we need to store it. And I need to look and see. I do have an antler stored. I'm going to store the broken sword. I'm also going to store the coconut. And we're going to just very quickly move these guys down here. There we go. So those are our big boy heals. And then just reorganize a bit. Meat. Life. Boltstone, Boltstone, Firestone, Acorn, Antidote, White Antler, and Antidote. There we go. A little better. A little better. I know you guys enjoyed listening to all that sound jump around, but let's see. Let's save. We've got our boomerang now. Now we can go talk to Dude Man about the strategy, the strat for... Oh, okay. Talk to him about the strat for facing the Dark Dragons in Nepal. Oh, yawning so much. I had a whole big thing of coffee. I've been very tired the last couple of weeks. I think I'm getting old, y'all. I think it just hit me just now like a sack of bricks. The old is striking me. So, there we go. You have a boomerang. It's true. This is the real boomerang. It's perfect. But you can't just rely on your weapons. You have to use your head, too. A Grimfowl is a tame bird until you steal its eggs. Then it goes berserk. You could use it as a weapon. And there we go. So much of this little part of the game is just walking through areas with very low level enemies that it's just not worth fighting them. They're trying to get me to use up my marbles, but luckily I know where to buy more. So there's a couple of different item shops here. This one does not have the marbles I'm looking for. I think the marble one is straight up from me here. We'll check these two. There we go. $13. Lucky number 13 for the marbles. The marble 3 no longer works. Okay. And then we've got... But that's okay, we've got more. Oh, wrong way. And this way. Does kind of suck this. Woo! I don't know, guys. I don't know what is going on with me. I am losing it. It kind of sucks that you have to go through this whole area multiple times. Just kind of a boring, long-ass walk, but... It would have been nice if you got, like, a key or something from defeating that general to be able to, like, shortcut through. But... whatevs. We'll survive. It's okay. Bonk. Nice. Flame rapier. Huh. Boo. There we go. And that's GG for the Archer. Like 650 XP per person there. Alright, let's head up here to the Grimfowl Forest. The Grim Forest. Uh-oh. Caw! Caw! And you. Bonk. If I'm not mistaken, this guy actually does have a second wind, right? Like, I'm not crazy, y'all. I think there's a Grimfowl got up. They're actually doing pretty competitive damage compared to the reused dragon form. Just with regular hits. Doesn't have great physical defense, so... Power up! Oh, he got mad. I'm sorry. He doesn't get up. He gets mad. Oh, I was wrong, y'all. The Grimfowl got mad. Bonk. As long as he's gonna just keep doing this, I'm fine. I can just keep trading flames for heals on him. There we go. A little under a K each. And now, trick here is you have to go slowly but steadily through this. You can't walk super fast. You can't waste any time. You need to keep a steady pace up so that at least one of these things follows you out of the forest. There we go. And then you get them to follow you over here. Caw! There we go. And Ox threw the egg into the castle. And there you go. And chaos reigns. Very fancy castle. Spearman. Erect. Okay. Where are you going, bro? Now you do have... I don't know if this counts as a secret, but I'm going to show it. I don't know if this technically counts as a secret item, but there is an item under here. Check and see. There. As you're dead. So, under here, you got a life 2 and a skull ring. Skull ring is equipable by anybody, and it increases your defense by 10. So at this point, for some reason, we haven't put a helmet on Ox because I'm dumb, which is why his defense is so low. So I'm going to put this on him for now, and I'm going to call myself a dummy, and we will deal with that later. I can't take anything off. Yeah, we should have bought a horn hat for him back in Prima, but that's okay. Don't believe there's anything up here. Yes, the blank wall. So we're gonna go down and around, and yeah, we need to definitely remember to buy a helmet for our boy when we get back into the next town. I don't know why I forgot to do that, but that's okay. 17. The level ups really do kind of like ramp off after you start to gain a few party members, just because the XP is getting divvied up so many times. But it's okay. I don't think this game is meant to be hard. I think there are some parts that can be hard, but overall it's just meant to be a fun, chillaxed experience. So, oh, there we go. And I think we can just auto-battle our way to victory at this point. Go us. And starting to get close to the finish line. So let's... There we go. This is actually an interesting boss fight. This is a cool boss fight that's coming up. No spoilers, but spoilers. This is a fun one. You've done well to get here. I don't have time to deal with you. You've destroyed the castle. We must punish you. Okay. So with this one, we're going to focus our fire on one enemy at a time. We're going to be very conservative. And honestly, I think I'm going to just stick with this for now. There we go. I'll be a smarty. We're going to be a smarty, y'all. Oof. 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 Okay. Yeah, that's much better damage output than going into full dragon form. So we're gonna call that a pro strat, right? Do not go into dragon form right away. Stick with, and now obviously if you're not using the boomerang, then it's less important to have him use the boomerang, or like you not be dragon formed. But if you're using the boomerang, which you should be because they literally just gave it to you, then it's a much smarter strategy to spread around that love, so to speak, between all the enemies. And we're gonna do that. Ryu, Karn. Okay. That one's down. That one's down. Flame Rapier. Oh, look at this. It's like I'm a pro or something, y'all. It's like I know what I'm doing. Wait. And then I do that. We're going to have him go Thunder. And he's probably going to end up jacking up my whole turn. Nope. Okay, there we go. And hit and down. And then they combine into a big slime, just in time for me to be a dragon and now be able to deal heavy damage to a single target. I'm going to do attack up on Karn, which I should have done sooner. Marble 1, and Karn attacks. Yo, Gustavo, how is it going? Hope you're having a great night. Sorry if I missed your stream for a bit. I'm just so engrossed with one of the greatest JRPGs I've ever played. Things are going great, Gustavo. I'm a little tired tonight. I was actually planning to end my stream a little early tonight, which is a shame because people are starting to jump in now, so I'm starting to think maybe I'll stick around a little longer. The general has gone to destroy Prima. But it's been another great night of Breath of Fire. This is a fun game for me to stream. I really do enjoy playing this game. It's a good one. They loaded the weapon onto a ship. You must stop them. All of my soldiers have been defeated. I'll seek revenge after I destroy Prima. Jumps on the boat. Also, I'm all out of coffee and soda. Prima is in danger. The secret weapon is a torpedo. We still have a chance. Let's go see the guild owner in Prima. We must bring peace to the land for the sake of our children. Yes, I know. 6 more months to go. We'll have peace before our baby is born. Let's move. You didn't destroy the weapon. We need Wisdom Sorceress. Ask the man upstairs for information. Will do. Who disturbs my sleep? What are you talking about? The sorceress? Sorceress won't like to be woken, but you can find her in Wisdon. You can enter the town if you have the statue. Look under the bed. Boom. Looked under the bed, got the statue, and nothing here. Boo. So what are we at? 9. All right. All right. So let's buy 9 more marble ones. And then we're going to go back to Nabal, which is the exact opposite of what they told us to do. Great sound. Love that sound. Good sound. Good sound. It's the sound of victory. Marble 3 no longer works. All right. Victory. Indeed. Yeah, I'm looking at myself. I'm getting sleepy. So we're going to do a couple more little secrets, little thingies, and then we'll call it. So we're going to head back to the fort. I do need to get a hat. Don't let me forget, guys. I need to get a hat for Ox. We need to buy Ox a hat. So we're probably going to, once this marble wears off, we're going to do random fights through the fort. Try to earn a little bit of money. I'm going to get him a horn hat. Do. We are just kind of like picking away one by one at the Dark Dragon's fortresses, aren't we? Like, by the time we actually get to where we can challenge them, we've pretty well massacred their guys. Like, we've killed dozens of soldiers, dozens of elite soldiers. So, and look, there's 3 more for the pile o bodies. Oh, I probably should have switched my party around though, huh? This is another fun thing about this game that people don't know about, is that you can, or you know, it's unusual, is that you can actually switch your party members in and out, like so. You can rotate 1 party member per turn, because you've got all 8 party members in the fight at any given time. Now, in this case, we're going to end up blowing part of our turn here, but it doesn't count towards your moves. Nina gets to go right away, even though we switched her in. But that helps you rotate out knocked out party members, that kind of thing. Just an interesting strategy that you don't see a lot, even in other Breath of Fire games. Breath of Fire 4, you've got a front row and a back row, but they didn't have it in 2, 3, or 5. In 5, they only had 3 playable characters, so, well, technically 4, but 1 leaves. You never have more than 3 party members at a time in your group. So this is kind of a unique thing. Oh, well, thank you so much. Enjoy your 7-Eleven run, and always great to see you as well, Gustavo. You're one of only 2 licensed ninjas that comes in my stream, so go me. There we go. A professional ninja. Yeah, I'm yawning way too much to keep streaming for another hour, half hour, whatever. All the burbs are here again, now that their bloodlust has been satiated. Caw! Caw! So, Why did we come back here? Well, if you were paying attention, you might have noticed that there was a room with some treasures, right? There was a little treasure room back in the back behind where Ox's wife was. It's weird that they make you walk all the way back here, but such is life. We get to fight a whole group of Choppas. And oof, oof, oof. Not too tough. They're quick. They do a decent amount of damage for a mob enemy, but hey, got him. That's one down. Two down. Getting better. Okay. So I guess they have little red. I guess they have red skin with blue gloves. Huh. Interesting. I didn't really look too hard at their build before, like the way they're built up. Huh. There we go. So, we're going to come through here, through the jail cell. We're going to bust the wall. I've grown bored of fights for now, so I'm going to do a marble right before the next attack occurs. And we're going to loop around into a little treasure room. I can't remember what's over here, but treasure's treasure, right? You take a cure. And a magic ring. Okay. Sure, why not? Oh, that's why not. Lord. I guess that's a Nina item only. It's okay. Little throne. Some area that we haven't actually gotten to see before. Pretty cool, right? Little throne. Actually, you know what? Let's check this. I don't think I've checked this before. Wouldn't be the first time they hid an item in a throne room in this game, so... Oh, I got excited. I saw a little message pop up. Yeah, nothing here. I'm sure there's probably something on one of these tiles because, as we've already demonstrated in the past, they do like to hide stuff in random places, as we're about to demonstrate again. Bonk. There we go. Oh, you know what? That is the staircase that leads to that little prison room. So we don't actually want to go over there. We do want to take this other door. It took me a second. I got a little lost for a moment, but hey, I found my way in the end. As I often do. Walk out this side door here. And this is why we actually came back, is to show off another Breath of Fire secret. This will be secret number, I don't know, 7. So you come all the way down here to the end. And I found this last time I played. Right on this bottom left corner, you get a clog. And I had never known that this was a thing before. But the clog increases your speed by 10. Magic by 2. Whoop-dee. But that's a nice little item to have. It's not the only clog in the game, but it's the first clog that you can get, if I'm not mistaken. So, and like I said, I've beaten this game probably a dozen times, and I literally found that last time because I was just talking about secrets with people, and I'm like, you know what? Let's check this dock, because this is like the one place that your character goes that you never have control of your character in the game. So let's check it out. We went over there, and then it was like, holy shit, there's actually an item there. So there we go. And now we need Wisdon's Sorceress. Wisdon is that little tiny, like, oasis town that was just north of Arad, and it moves around. So we're gonna have to, you know, if you come out of the town here instead of out of a cave or whatever, it starts in the same spot every time, so it'll be a trivial thing to reach it. But we're not going to clear that tonight because it's actually coming up on 3/4 hours since I started. And this next town is a fairly long area where you have 3 boss fights, and then we've got another boss fight, and this is a good stopping spot for us. So, that being said, because we love Breath of Fire, because we desire Breath of Fire, hashtag awesome, let's see who all is playing this game. Maybe we can find somebody to raid, just like we did last time with GVTV. Let's see if there's anybody on playing Breath of Fire. Or a jank bro that is in need of some love. Let's see. Bump, bump. Nope. Alrighty. Well then, in that case, let's look and see if anybody else is playing this right now. I don't think they are. I think I'm the only one. I am the only one playing Breath of Fire 1 right now. Breath of Fire 3 has 333 viewers, 326 of which are one person. Breath of Fire 3, start to finish. Somebody's doing a speed run of it. Made it back just in time for the raid. Yeah, you did. You know what? I know what we're going to do. We're not going to raid for Breath of Fire. We are going to go see Tierna Silverpaw. She's doing Phasmophobia. Tierna is always in here lurking, hanging out. We've gotten some raids from her. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, the first time Tierna ever actually, like, the way I met Tierna was she raided me during this section of the game, like when I was going to steal the pirate ship from the Dark Dragon. So there you go. It all goes round. The wheel keeps on spinning. Made it in time for points. Congrats, Joey. You're going to make it in time for a Phasmophobia raid here in a second. So, Tierna Silverpaw is playing Phasmophobia, and she's been at it for about 2 hours. She tends to play longer, so hopefully she's not about to end her stream or anything. And yeah, thank you. I'm dying. Oh, God. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I will be back Friday. I will not be streaming at my normal time, probably, because I am planning to do an all-day stream. We're going to be doing the Janksgiving stream marathon event. Basically, we're going to be playing a collection of games, like an hour to 90 minutes each, from several different people in the community that were chosen because of their undying support and their willingness to actually respond to emails. So we're going to be doing a collection of, I think, 6 different games, and that's going to start off around 8 or 8:30 Eastern time and go till I'm done. So hope to see you all then. If I don't, as always, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. It's been fun, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Later.